Shua Tov, everyone. Welcome to week number 75 in our Tillis Tells What's Saturday Night Stories group. I translated the story 2 decades ago from Sapuri Chasidim by Hagon Harav Shlomo Yosef Zevin. I titled it Contrary Couples. There were 2 couples they lived in adjacent villages. In one, the woman was a firm believer in the holiness and the power of the legitimate Rebbes of the generation, while her husband was a complete skeptic. In the other village, it was the reverse. The wife didn't believe at all in the Rebbes, while her husband was a fervent follower of Rabbi Yisrael of Rizhin. Rabbi Yisrael Friedman of Rizhin, whose yortzeit was today, Shabbos, the third of Cheshvan. He passed away in 1850. He was the great-grandson of the Maggid of Mezrich, the successor to the Baal Shem Tov. And at a young age, he was already a charismatic leader with a large following. He was greatly respected by the other Rebbes of his generation, to the extent that he was always referred to as the Holy Rishna, the Heilige Rishna. A number of the Chasidic dynasties of today trace their origins back to him. In any case, one time the man who believed in the Rebbes, and especially the original Rebbe, so he became quite ill. He was confined to bed, and doctors came, and none of them were able to help him, and none of the Rebbe's helped. And so he asked his wife to go to the Rebbe to request a prayer and a blessing from the original Rebbe for him for his speedy healing, because he himself was unable to go. She thought it was ridiculous, but she understood that she had to go as a representative of her husband, who believed, even if she herself didn't believe. So she hired a carriage and set off. The carriage passed through the next village, and there gone on the other woman who they knew each other, who was her friend. And why was she traveling to the same direction, to the original Rebbe? Because her husband was in terrible financial straits, and the landlord, the lord of the land, where they were, threatened him with all kinds of violence as well as eviction if he didn't pay within the week, and he had no financial resources. And his wife kept telling him he has to go to the Rebbe to get a blessing, but he didn't believe in it at all, refused to go. So she decided she would go in his behalf. And they were very happy to be able to be making this journey together.